From the picturesque Pacific Northwest and the city of Seattle, welcome inside Lumen Field, where all the 12s make it at home for the Seahawks. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the San Francisco 49ers and the Seattle Seahawks. Mike Tirico with Greg Olsen. We're ready to start year 2 together in the booth. And we are underway in the Pacific Northwest. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And it's recovered by one of his teammates.
Ready. Hut, hut.
A first carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 6. Brady set to throw. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. Down the sideline. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line.
56-yard
A big play for Seattle. 56 yards.
So you take a look at an offensive coordinator's play sheet, Mike, and there's a column on all of those pages that at the end of the day, it's about the players, not the plays. And when things aren't going well, you say, all right, who do I have to get the ball to? Well, this guy is one of them. I mean, whether they throw it to him, hand it to him, whatever.
And he's into the end zone. What a start. Touchdown, Seahawks. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. It's up and through. And the Seahawks have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. That's fielded just shy of the goal line. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
Okay, ready? Let's go.
Not much happening there. Just a short game.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
On the ready.
2nd down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go. 19 Wyatt. Got the Lions. Ready.
Back to throw. Got him out. That's Rasheed Rice. And he's going to be marked out up around the 33. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
First down. A gain of 14.
Connect.
First down.
Look at our
49ers.
keys. Got me lying. Hurt, hurt. Steady.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He finds a seam, a good run. Up past the 40. Let's give him 9 on that one.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second
He'll
and
look to
2.
throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play. And a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
60.
Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. Oh, a nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Certainly not how they drew it up for his first catch of the game, but he's on the board, and I think the hope is continue to go his way, and next time, let's try to pick up some yards.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Mustang 19. 19, Pioneer.
He'll drop to throw. Gets this one into the hands of Dewan Jennings. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll look to throw. Open man is Jennings. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
49er first down. It's a gain of 10.
Go, check.
First down, San Francisco.
Motion man is Rice.
Press all 80. Ready, ready.
It's first down, and they'll run. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
Bradley Chubb on the tackle. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 on the Seahawks' 24-yard line.
From the 24 now, here is second and 6.
60 by 6. 60 by 2.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. To the pylon. He's in. Touchdown. 49ers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. On the return, this is strong. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
Set. Ready.
On play action, here's Brady. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Set.
To throw, it's Brady. That one out wide. Dowdle. Inside the 30. And he will score. Rico Dowdle. Touchdown, Seattle. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone. A touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target. And in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
14, 49ers 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Three. Here we go. Set. Ready.
They'll begin here on the ground. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 14-7 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2. They've got it 2nd down and 11.
On the ready. Let's go now. 19.
They'll stick with him again. And he will not be able to get free. Picking up only a yard. Now it's 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Nineteen tight. Ready. 60 Eagles.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced to his right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down? It's something these teams stress all week. There's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Gets this away, and it's a good one. Angling toward the sideline. And this is going to work out for him. Out of bounds, and they'll mark it inside the 10.
Ready. Red 38. Clock 10.
To the air is Brady. He'll swing this out to Dowdle. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big play after being backed up. It's a gain of 34.
This defense just gets punched in the mouth on that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up here that not everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
Ready. Ready.
Brady looking to throw. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of
First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Smith red. Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red. Ready.
Now Dowdle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Zaire Franklin that time. There for the
That's
tackle.
a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Okay, ready?
They need to get it to the 27. This is third down.
33, yellow. 10 cycles. White. Ready?
Here's Brady. Going to be pulled in by Dowdle. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down. On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. This one is good. He knocks it through. And the Seahawks build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Come on.
Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Short pass taken in by Knox. Big strides. Look at him go. What about that? Out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. A big-time play for the Niners. 65 yards.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the jump.
Space getting tight here. Down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
70 Lions. Check mash.
On the toss, they'll run. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
So his team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Here's second and 9.
Here we go. Set.
RPO, the throw to Rice. And he's in. What a drive. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Set to kick off.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away. On the return, this is strong. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
Let's go. Check up.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll be set up now. Past the 40 with that one. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Ready. Here we go. Set.
To throw is Brady. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Here we go. Here we go. Set.
Brady to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well.
Well, we'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
Now Brady. Quick throw out wide. It's caught. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2.
40-yard line.
Down. Ready.
Brady set to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
At the 29-yard line.
Ready. 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 Ready.
Off the play fake, here's Brady. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On the double.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. And he can't get away. They rally the...
Boy, I'm gonna took that shit to the motherfucking house and you know it, boy. That's on my mama, boy. Boy, I read that shit. Boy, you know... Oh, my God. Boy, I'm gonna took that shit to the house, boy. Oh, my God.
On now, Daniel Carlson to try the field goal. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Set. 60 red. 60 red.
They'll look to throw yet again. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Set
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Motion man is Rice.
60 vices. Hey, check that. Street.
Here's a run to begin this 3rd quarter. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
90.
That'll good up the middle, and he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down.
This offense, they're not interested in taking the deep shot here. 2nd and short, the way they're running the ball, pound the rock, reset the downs, and just keep the drive alive.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. They'll look to set up the screen here. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Street. Here we go.
They'll run on 2nd down. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. John Franklin Myers there on the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. He's got a 1st down inside the 45. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, 49ers. That's his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
On the return, this is strong. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Ready up.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Ready.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Corey Krosky-Merritt. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
First down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical, right down the numbers.
Here we go.
Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of.
I told you! Well, my mama, boy, I told you! Boy, you don't run the same play, goddamn, 7 times at least, bro. Hey, boy, well, we in the same division. If you want to keep up with me in my division, you better stop running. Yeah, you better find something besides the running back to throw to, nigga. That's all I'm gonna tell you. That's all I'm gonna tell you. You better find something better than a running back to throw to. I don't figured you out, gang. I don't figured you out, gang. You had to leave. I had to come back. You not gonna make no comeback. It's over with. This shit over with, gang.
So now, Prater, after the touchdown, is out to kick it away.
Hey, I got my homeboys watching the goddamn live, and they laughing at your ass, boy. You better find some new plays. You better find some more plays. That running back ain't gonna get you, gang. You gonna have to mix it up or something, bro. You gonna have to throw me off some kind of way, bro.
Down. 30. Cut.
He'll get this out to the left flat.
And I really supposed to got that on the goal.
Gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Ready. Set. Cut.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He finds Wilson coming across the field. Down the right sideline. And he...
Well, Madden gave you that. That was a good catch, but you weren't supposed to score. I was supposed to at least tackle you. Good catch, though. Good catch.
Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point
On
conversion.
the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
Big Lion. Come on. Set. 60 Eagles. 60. Go.
Travel start on the ground. He is met and dropped. Couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Let's go. Cap. Lion.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this out to his running back. Well, he's brought down, and that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
That'll be intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
On first down, Krosky Merritt has it. Trying to bounce that one outside, but only to be able to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Oren Burks on the tackle. 1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the Niners' 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 9.
Come on, set.
To throw, it's Brady. That's swung out to Krosky Merritt. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
That's good for a Seahawks.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready. 52 blue, drill green. Ready.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught at the 3.
Good one, good one, good one, good one, good one. Good one, good one. Hey, you in my division though. I just want you to know. You decent. You decent. You decent now. But yeah, you in my division, so shit, I'm gonna give you the business.
And now the question is,
Yeah, hey, it ain't supposed to be this close.
can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
I want that. You decent though. But that running back shit ain't gonna, hey, bro. Boy, you better get some more plays, bro. I'm just gonna say it like that. You scored 21 of your points came from the running back shit. And that shit won't happen no more. You gonna have to do something. Shit. Something besides that. Let's get it. Let's get it.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Outside, that open man is Knox. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 35 yards.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
Go, set. Go, set. Ready,
Up the middle they go. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8.
70.
Pickup brings up 2nd and 2 at the Seahawks' 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to to be taken down. A gain there of 24 yards. It's good for a Niners first down.
First down, San Francisco.
Hurt! Hurt! Right there, hurt! Stephanie! Let go!
Handoff here, up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Come on, check, contact, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, San Francisco. What a start to the season. It's a 3-touchdown week number 1.
Hey, nah. No bullshit. You're going to have to pull something out I ain't never seen before to win this game. They're going to give it to you like that. I know, but I didn't bring that out until the end. You see what I did? You have to bring out your best shit right now to win this game. Let's get it.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. On the return, this is strong. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
Ready.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Here we go. Yellow, 22. Check,
a toss right side, and here's Krosky Merritt. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Seattle.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Here's 1st and 10.
Quick, yellow, set, ready, put.
And a run. Here's Krosky Merritt. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Second and 6 coming up.
Down. Black 40. Hut.
Here's Brady. Quickly to the outside and complete. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
Come on, set. 52 blue. Hut.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up Second down.
It's second down and 10.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Going over the middle, this one is complete. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
Let's go now. Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Good blocking to the 15. And he's into the
Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it.
touchdown Seahawks.
Too, hey, you know it's too much time, though. Hey, you had to do what you had to do. I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. I'm glad you ain't go out like no little bitch and goddamn stall. But you ain't gonna do nothing but tie then. I feel you, though. I like it, though. I'm gonna fuck with you, boy. You in my division, though. I just want you to know.
And the Seahawks have taken a 4-point advantage.
You decent, man. I give you decent. You ain't trained.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes a return from the goal line. And he's brought down right back to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
From the set.
Here's first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolves. 30.
Oh, trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
It's rare to see.
Well, I'm gonna fuck up then, boy. I'm glad you missed that.
One of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in
Yeah,
hand.
you read that.
So
Let me tighten up.
see
You
a
right.
throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Here comes second down.
Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
The defensive coaches, they
That was my controller then. That was I mashed the button. My controller just didn't let it go.
He tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing now on third and long. He's going to put it up, take a shot for Hopkins. And the Seahawks are right.
Good shit, man. Good game, man. Good game, man. It still ain't over, though. It ain't over till zeros on the clock. It's still my division. I just want you to know.
No matter how hard you try, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being reckless. You just can't put the ball in harm's way.
Ready, set.
They'll go three tight ends here on first and 10.
Here we go. Set. 10 black. Set.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. Lost one on the last play, so now it's second and 11. Krosky Merritt to run again, and he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third and 8.
third, they need 8.
Set. Ready.
To the air is Brady. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown. That makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Makes the score Seahawks 46, 49ers 35.
I should never said nothing to your ass. You would have lost this game, bro. When I said that shit about that running back, bro, you changed your whole game plan when I said that shit. I shouldn't even said that. I should just let you keep thinking you had that shit.
He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Connect. Tap the 50. Tap the 50.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down. And in motion here is Jennings. On 2nd and 10, though, try to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact.
What's that silly ass animation, man? That nigga wide open over there, man, doing that crazy ass shit, man. The fuck?
Pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Down. They'll set up to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will bring him down on the
Good game, gang.
midfield.
Hey, good game.
On the 12th man, a factor here as it's a win for the Seahawks. They move to 1-0 as they earn this victory in the division, no less, here in Week 1.